Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Frederick, you know me as Keanomy, and we are back in Ixion today. Continuing our playthrough here, we are just about to finish up the Outer Hope event. That is our main mission right now. We're also looking for more of the cryonic pods, as well as building a battery. The battery is already on the way right here, so if we unpause the game, we should get this built anytime now. Another thing that I noticed is that we have some sick people here, or some injured people, so we actually need a infirmary as well for our population to not fall over and die, which I think would be a fairly unfortunate situation. So let's go with him. Maybe there could be good, like next to the battery. I think that'll be fine. We'll just do that, and then we'll see, because if we are not, as you can see, injured crew members will die after a few cycles if they are not hospitalized. So unless we get this hospital up and running, we will be running into issues. I think we'll just connect all of these. So there, that would give us access to all of these resources around here. It looks like it's mostly alloys, which is something that we actually do need, so good on us. 3 crew members died during the last cycle, 3 from injuries. That's unfortunate. But yeah, we're anyway gonna have to have the infirmary. We can just remove the high priority one, and then they can build it as they get available to us. Our science ship completed its thing as well. Oh, if you right click, you can remove these. Okay. So if we jump out to outer space, we can go to here. Summon of intelligence on Outer Hope. Outer Hope has been dismantled. Resources are made for extraction, are ready for extraction. Not very much stuff though, but yeah, we got at least something. And then we will just have the fleet go and pick it up as they are gathering all of that. Why are we not picking up these? Yeah, we are. We're just not doing it super quickly. Gotcha. What about our... Didn't we build one of those... That's the infirmary. I feel like I built... Is it this one? Cryonic Center, yeah. So we don't actually have any more... We don't have any cryonics. Or do we need to actually build one of these for cryonics? Yeah, we do. Okay. So in that case, let's have not you, but maintenance, right? Stockpile. And I think we're gonna have him go right here. Just delete these 2. Stockpile there. Because yeah, here we have the cryonic pods coming in, so we're going to need somewhere to put those. This is the perfect spot, because we have a cryonics lab right here. That will give us some more personnel as well to be working with. Let's pick up all of this alloy. We have that available. I guess we can just delete this guy as well, now that we have done that. How does it look otherwise here? You guys are having places to be. Some dissatisfaction from workers. But yeah, in general, it looks quite good.
Warning. A sector is being overworked.
Who is being overworked? This sector? Yeah, I know. We don't really have any other places to go either. Working conditions. There's a moderate risk of accidents taking place. Proceed with caution. Facilities need workers in order to run optimally. Few workers available will make accidents more likely. Makes sense, but I don't think we are that worried about that. We do need some more workers here, but we should get that by the cryonics guys eventually. Should we analyze this guy here as well? What if we turn you on? Overload now on battery, so we can't have both of those running. Let's turn you off. And let's see.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Wow. A lot of things happening here. So, overall cost, a 6% loss in crew trust. Okay, work has been disabled in Sector 1 due to an accident. One crew member is injured. Okay. So can I fix that? Building, specialization, industry. Can I fix that somehow? Now we have a blackout. But why? I feel like I...
Power restored.
Okay, so that one cannot be turned on. We actually need more power. So let's build out some solar panels. We should have the resources for that. Can I have both of you working on the same one? Yes. Okay. Hold on, why are only you working on it now? You should also be. Okay, I think they are working combined on it. This guy was the only one. Yeah, no, they are working, both of them. Okay, well, that's good. That's good. That should give us the power that we need, and then we can start researching and smelting some more stuff. Because we have a lot of iron that we can smelt. There, so let's put smelting on first, and then let's put this on. So you can do that one, yes. Very good. How did I turn the power overlay on? Like that, okay. Yeah, there isn't much to fiddle with here. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Let's clean up these roads. Okay, so how are you doing? I think we're having enough in Sector 9, so we might actually need a little bit more. Why is there accidents all the time? Stop with that. Stop with your accidents. Not cool. Actually overworked in this region as well. Ooh, we need a lot more workers. Is it this guy that requires so many? 30 people for that? Oof. And research is also 30 people. That is crazy. Repairing is just 9. So that's not too bad. What are you guys doing? Wait, with both of them running, we can only have... Yeah, we're losing all integrity if we take one of those off. Can't have that. Okay, let's see. Maybe we can shoot some probes out and find more personnel. That looks pretty good. Yeah, let's shoot for this location here. I want to look for the most amount of science and these cryopods. Because that's what's gonna get us more workers. How do we get that? I had a really good spot here, now I can't find it again. There it is. Send you over there. Okay, so what did we get here? Technology has been unlocked. Okay. It doesn't tell me anything about what that is. It doesn't tell me. Read a report from the back box. Okay, but where do I do that? Is it here? Ah, there's a question mark. Okay. So, the black box administrator. The black box data has provided some information on the events that took place following the Tiqqun's failed hull jump. Records tell of how the Earth was ravaged by the lunaclism in the ensuing chaos, states radicalized and the United Nations declared DOLOS an enemy of humanity. The black box data also describes a DOLOS facility hidden in the atmosphere of Jupiter. That sounds dangerous. That's a lot of gravity. Officially designated Hephaestus. Okay. The site was used to develop a new type of hull engine. It also accommodated the construction of a Taurus-class superstructure known as DOLOS, known to DOLOS as the Protagoras. This iteration on the Tiqqun was sent on a mission to seek out the habitable exoplanet Remus, where the last survivors of Earth could establish a new home. Despite the damage done to Outer Hope, the station was still able to later receive a distress signal from the Protagoras, with hull jump coordinates encoded, indicating the ship's lost presumed location. That's probably lost, it's just that the typescript or the font case is a little bit weird. Acknowledged. We will jump there eventually. Send an expedition to Jupiter. Sure, we will do that soon-ish. Once we get all of this up and running. So it looks like we are actually producing more people now. So we're producing one... We're thawing? Defreezing? One person. Every moment here, it looks like. So how many more do you actually need to be working without overwork? You would need another 10 people. You guys have... actually, you are also behind on workers. Okay. That's unfortunate. How are we producing with like food here? 5 cycles, average balance station sector. Enough food is stored for 7 meals. 18 units of food are consumed per meal. 5 units of food are produced per cycle on average. Current average production covers 138% of meal requirements. So if I turn one of these off, that's fine. We should still be fine. Yeah. Okay, let's head over here then. So, summary of Saturn data. Structure belonging to the Black Market Society has been discovered on Titan, Saturn's largest moon. Well, although severely damaged, the site seems to still be active. Surface scans indicate the BMS station extends deep below the surface of Titan. Further data is not available due to the site firing upon the Tiqqun's probe as it approaches. Do I want to send a fucking ship over here? Send a science ship, see what's happening. Can't be too bad, right? But yeah, I can't actually see how to get to Jupiter. Do I need to find it with the probe first? I just want to find... There is something as well. Let's send a probe over there. Okay, a probe has completed its scan and discovered a new point of interest. I think that's the one that we already found, so that's fine. Okay, how are we doing here? You guys are still working on those cryopods. And you're still working overtime. That is kinda nuts. Is there anything that should we turn these off? Is there anything that we need here? Alternative life stability. I don't feel like I have any issues with stability, so I'm just gonna research these, I think. If we get those done, then we can kind of start actually producing stuff from other things than just iron. Okay, so we found Mars. So we have here an old disused complex named Kyoto's facility has been located on the surface of Mars. So that's probably the next thing we want to check out. I think a lot of my work is going to be needed from... Oh, we actually have some resources here already. Okay. A lot of my work is going to be needed just with the science ship, it seems like. I kind of hope that you could build multiple science ships. Oh, maybe I can. I just realized. What if I do this? What if I have another one of these? Another docking bay. Over here. Yeah. If I do this, then I can have another one. I can probably even have multiple science ships in one of these if I wanted to, because I already have...
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Oh, come on. Stop with your bullshit.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
One person died. One crew member died during the last cycle and incidents. No, it's fine. Okay, so Saturn, what do you actually have for us? Summary of Saturn data. Structure belonging to... We already know that. Summary of the incident on Black Market's Society Complex. The Stanford is maintaining orbit around Titan at a safe distance. The Stanford team will attempt to contact Black Market Society. Let's try to say hi. It'll take a few days to do it, but I think that's worth it. I think that's worth it. Let's go ahead with that. This one is probably going to be off and not actually powered majority of this time. And you actually do need to be on, but we don't have enough workers for it. It's like 30 workers, that is nuts. If we turn you off and turn you on instead. Summary of intelligence on Black Market Society Complex. After receiving no response to communication attempts, the team landed at Stanford and advanced towards the complex. Security protocols in place. The defense activated briefly and fired upon the team. Unfortunately, there seems to have been little remaining power, and they quickly shut down. That's good. Lucky you guys. Our probe was not that lucky. Entering the complex, the team were attacked by strange animals. Recorded footage from the mission shows an emaciated simian amalgam? I have no clue what that is. If it's even something remotely real. The team repelled the attack with improvised weapons, and why do they not have weapons? The hell? And the creatures retreated. Unfortunately, no samples could be recovered. Venturing further into the complex, unsettling works of art and esoteric writing were discovered. Although the station is still pressurized, progress was made difficult due to the lack of any artificial gravity. In addition, a giant fungus has spread throughout the complex, releasing huge volumes of spores into the local atmosphere. Okay, at that point it's time to leave, guys. Within what appears to be a main entrance hall, a bronze statue of Murdoch Council member Giovanni Battista has been erected. Inconsistencies in the report from different members of the exploration team suggest that recorded information may not be entirely accurate. Any conclusions drawn must be discounted. Mysterious. Send data listening protocol. Huh. I think it's time to leave. That doesn't sound safe. As I said, if it starts like shooting spores at you, that's when you wanna leave. Oh, what do we need to do with waste? Waste is a resource generated by factories and food production buildings. It can be recycled into alloy. Ew. Okay. That's kind of good. So, do we actually need a building to hold waste as well? Take a stockpile and we put it Where do I want to have a stockpile? Could have it right there. This is actually quite a decent spot. Yeah, let's go here. Tell you to hold the waste. Not able to manage waste. The right policy has to be selected in the sector. Okay. How do I do that? Policy. I guess I don't have access to that yet. So you are not actually needed. I don't need you. Go away. Okay, so what do we have over at Mars? This guy is coming up on his destination as well. What will you find? Please find Jupiter. There we go, that's Jupiter. So let's have a look here. What do we have? An old dusted. We already read that one. Summary of intelligence on Kuatos facility. Signs of battle can be seen near Kuatos facility, and the complex itself has been looted. Martian sand has almost completely covered the facility. This will make finding resources and information difficult. Existing DOLOS clearance codes can be used to interact with the complex system. This is such an interesting idea, like... It's not only Earth, like our whole solar system would act like we never existed if we just disappear as a species, which is so cool. Like this is just gonna be covered with Martian sand and then no one will ever know it was there in the first place. Okay, so inspect the battlefield through debris analysis and information gathering. The team of Stanford will try to understand what took place on Mars. The crew of the Stanford would use access codes that were functional before the Tiqqun's wall jump to interact with the Martian facility. Dismantle what remains. No, I don't think so. Let's try to use our access codes and see if we can get in. That seems like a good idea. What about Jupiter? The coordinates recovered from the black box of Outer Hope have allowed us to successfully locate the Estus construction facility in Jupiter. Okay, that's like a shipyard, I imagine. Are we done with this guy? Yes. Okay, the codes briefly provided. We are now back on Mars here. The codes briefly provided access to a hidden cache in the grounds of the complex. Most of the equipment inside was damaged, though there were... Jesus, I can't fucking read. Jesus Christ. Most of the equipment inside was damaged, though there were a few scientific data packets that will prove useful for research on board a Tiqqun. Good for me. Let's go through the battlefield and see what we can find there. Might actually be worth it. So it looks like we can actually even go back to Saturn if we wanted to. That's interesting. You can learn stuff about our solar system here, which is kinda cool. I hope we get to go to Pluto. Pluto is clearly the best planet. Anyone who says differently is obviously lying. So... yeah. We're getting more and more people here, but we're still kind of falling behind a little bit. $164. Yeah, we need so many more. How many do we have in like our infirmary here? Only 3 actually. So where is all of the other ones? Are those the people that don't work? Yeah, non-workers. We have 14 of them. 5 of the crew are starving in Sector 1. After missing a meal, crew members will begin to starve. Starving crew will start to recover if they are fed during the next meal. Wait, what? Serves food for up to 500 crew member every 5 cycles. 50 food is used to serve 500 crew members. So why are we not feeding them? Why didn't they eat? We do have food. And we have a meal place. So why didn't you eat? Okay, so we've gone through the battlefield. The team in Stanford has found remnants of weaponry bearing the acronym BMS. These BMS guys, there seem to be bad stuff. Some salvageable hardware has been recovered from the damaged equipment and is ready for extraction. 1 circuitry, that's not very much. Let's just dismantle the rest of all this, so we can at least get something out of it. Okay, so they did get food this time, it's just that they didn't eat the first time around. Well, that's fine. That's fine. And we should be good. So, in the meantime, we...
Accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Under accident? Can we stop with those? Like, we have enough accidents all the time now.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, so it looks like Mars is done. Summary of intelligence. Everything salvageable has been packaged and prepared for extraction. Extremely dilapidated. Why do they use these kind of words? Dilapidated. State of the complex made recovery additional information impossible. That's fine. You actually found some cryopods, so I'm more than happy with that. I am more than happy with that. We found Venus and then Mercury right here. Yeah. There's no mission for Mercury. So let's then... I'm just gonna continue shooting probes. Over here we have something. Okay, so we made our way over to Venus here. And it looks like in the industrial infrastructure, according to reports from the exploration team, the subterranean site consists of mining infrastructure and a large assembly line. Many embalmed bodies were found in the area. Okay, that might be good. Maybe we can find some survivors as well then. The line seems to have been originally used to fabricate solar sails. Tiqqun engineers suggest that with minor repairs, it could be restored. Okay, yeah, let's get that going. You. Yes. Definitely want that. Maybe they can like produce stuff for us. That could be really good. So how is it going with food? Still doing all right with food. We're a bit below what we should be having, but not too bad. Why is there accidents in the fucking infirmary, you idiots?
The team has completed a task.
Okay, let's see what Venus had for us then. Did we manage to build those solar sails? Assembly line has been repaired. The machines belong to the United Nations and are clearly more advanced than our systems. They are fully automated and our team has been able to use them to prepare a number of resources for extraction. There you go. I'm curious if UN is actually United Nations or if there is something else to it. During the repair process, an engineer discovered a number of inscriptions written by DOLOS. Speaks of his time as an administrator of the Neptune's Hyperlux station. Neptune's Hyperlux station, Tiqqun, and expresses regret over the fate of the station's residents. He used the line to repair elements of his ship so that he could reach the headquarters of the Black Market Society. Okay, so maybe I should have done that one first, since that seems to be talking about the Black Market Society. Ooh, that was a one-time thing that we could do. So we can't actually do the other parts now. I think it was to like dismantle. Anyway, it doesn't make sense to dismantle it when we actually fixed it. It feels like most people that come out of these cryo tubes are not actually working. Like 1/3 so far it seems like. Have we built this one yet? Yes. What if I send over a few? So 15 people, only workers to sector, from sector 1 to sector 2. Start migration. There's going to be a few people that are homeless. That's actually in sector 1. Okay, so you guys need more housing. Where do we put you guys then? We're here. Like to do something similar to what we did over in the other region. Something like that, and then we build roads this way. See how that goes. We don't have enough iron at the moment, but if we can get something built at least, that will help. And I don't think we needed anything extra here then, maybe. Did we see that here? Yes, so you guys. 60 people as capacity. Yeah, we don't need these houses. I'm just gonna get rid of those. Asteroid belt or debris field. Let's go to the debris field first, maybe. See what that is. Actually, we should go here first. But the Mercury pick up that. Why are we continuously producing? Jupiter's gravitational influence increases Mercury's orbital eccentricity over time. Mercury's path could eventually cross that of Venus. Yeah, sure, but why are we continuing to produce stuff? So I don't think we had science here before. I think that just now popped up. Okay, so that's Mercury done as well. So let's go over to the debris field here. I'm kind of thinking if I should jump you guy over to Jupiter. All power from the main grid will be diverted to the EP system during 2.2 seconds will be powered by batteries during this time. I don't want to do this. I think we want to wait for... Because these guys, I think, can survive on battery power for a while. Yeah, this battery supports sector operations for 1.9, so we need one more battery for him to be able to work as well. That's the electronics facility, so you do not have to work anymore. Let's turn you off. That gives us an optimal workspace here. Which means that we can actually send a few of those over here. How many housing do we have in this region? 60, so we could send 11 over. How many do we need? 50. So workers 49. But then here it says workers available in sector 41. I don't think I understand how this works. I don't think I fully understand how that works. Okay, anyways, let's send over 10 of them from sector 1 to sector 2. Only workers, please. Start migration. So it looks like in the debris field we have a colossal artificial structure. We have 3 places that we can go, so we haven't found any signals, but we do have a core structure, loading dock, as well as some debris fields. We recommend the utmost caution. Floating debris will make it hard to navigate and interfere with communications. So we so far haven't had any accidents during these science missions, but they're kind of building up to that, right? At some point I'm expecting it to go wrong and we maybe lose a personnel or something, or the ship is damaged or something like that. Worst case scenario, we lose it all and we have to rebuild it. Sanford is holding station at the edge of the debris field. The route has been mapped through to the areas identified for investigation. So survey the dense area of the debris. Stanford crew will survey the debris field. Identifying enemies, salvageable places. Examine the wreck of the former loading dock. Investigate what appears to be a large staging area, core of the structure. No, let's just go through the large debris first. If we can find more resources, that's always worth it. Are we still not built another ship over here? I guess we're missing something. Yeah, we don't have any of those. Let's see if we can get one of these over here. The only thing that might be a little bit worrying now, I guess, is food. So you are gonna have to work again. Did that change anything? Still need more. Let's get rid of the road here. Then we'll do more food. Yeah, the lack of iron really hurts us. Do we have anywhere where we actually have iron? Not really, huh? The restored facility will produce 10 every 10 resources will be generated one more time. Okay, so we will have a continuous production of polymer here. That's quite good. And earth. Just have a bunch of polymers on it. Okay. Let's hope we find some alloys here. That would be really good. I would like to be able to upgrade our cargo ships. We need another technology tier to be able to do that. Oh, we actually have to unlock these. Okay. Let's do those two and let's see. We do have the power for it. Do we have the workers for it? Sort of. Let's see if we can.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
You cannot. As soon as you click that button, you just instantly have a breakdown somewhere. Just because we went to extra hours. I'm not sure if that's a coincidence, but it's been happening a few times now. That as soon as I go up above, like optimal. Yeah, now we have extra hours here as well. So weird, we have 59 workers here, but for some reason only 51 of them are actually working. So are we having... Ah, we have people being sick and damaged. That makes sense. Okay, so they went to the debris field. The wreck of shuttle float everywhere, most belonging to the UN, though there are some bearing the acronym BMS. Despite the many hazards and potentially psychological impacts from the presence of human corpses, the Stanford team was able to locate some salvageable resources. And here we have some of those metal alloys. That's good. Let's go for the core structure then. See what that is. What did you actually find here? Visuals reveal a huge damaged structure surrounded by arcs that have detached from their center axis. These arches show extreme signs of deterioration. The structure is covered in traces of explosive residue, collision impacts and scoring from unknown weaponry. After exploring the few areas of the structure that remain accessible, the team of the Stanford spotted a number of salvageable resources near a ruined assembly area. Further analysis is possible, but will take time. Okay, get some more people, that's good. Let's investigate the ruined assembly area. They push this idea of time, but it doesn't look like we're actually under any pressure. All of these missions we can just do whatever we want, it looks like. Okay, after examination, the Stanford team concluded that the site was evacuated prior to its destruction. Finding uniforms and equipment bearing the insignia of the different organizations, it appears this facility was property of the UN. Strangely, a number of embalmed bodies were found in a secluded area. The team was unable to determine the cause or the outcome of the conflict, but have managed to recover further resources. These have been packed for extractions. 250 workers, or 250 people at least. Let's go to the loading dock as well. That should be worth it. Yeah, we're running really low on food now. This is becoming an issue. We kind of need this stuff to get built. Okay, frozen human remains constitutes a majority of the debris that surrounds the loading dock. Evidence suggests that the area experienced depressurization after a structural breach. The dock itself has been looted and partially dismantled. Several coins have been left behind, arranged in helical shapes and erected using makeshift materials. The team did find a few resources, and these have been prepared for destruction. Thank you. Then let's just leave the debris field. Let's keep everything around there. How is our hull integrity? Still okay-ish. Food is working here. This place also kind of okay with food. Not that bad. Could be a lot worse. The only reason we don't have another one of the cargo ships, by the way, because we only have one, but we have one queued up here, is because we don't have the alloy to build the storage for the polymer. They won't actually pull polymer from over here, even though they should share between, because they only share between storages. And we can't build the storage because we don't have the alloy, which we need the cargo ship to go get. So yeah. Let's send our science ships over to Jupiter. That's our current mission goal. And Jupiter, we're looking for something specific. There was some facility there that we wanted to get to.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Okay, we're at Jupiter. Send an expedition to Jupiter. What do we have here? Summon of intelligence on Hephaestus station or site. This is where they had that big shipyard. The coordinates recovered from the black box of Outer Hope have allowed us to successfully locate the construction facility on Jupiter. Transmission from the Stanford team using the encrypted channels and DOLOS communication protocols found out on Outer Hope to access the Ep3 site seems to have woken the residents. Diagnostics reveal that prior to the failure of the site's data achieving systems, the facility had been inactive for several decades. Strangely, the industrial zone is currently powered and operational. Go investigate the science zone then. Okay, so back on Jupiter, we have reached the automated construction site, which, despite its age, is still in good working condition. Although the DOLOS technology area is recognizable, it is much more advanced than what we have on board the Tiqqun. In the control room for the site, we came across a mausoleum dedicated to Lyra Frost. The resident PA identified us as DOLOS personnel and granted access to the data records. These confirmed that the These confirmed that the site was used to construct and house an advanced prototype of the whole engine, codename Ixion. Ooh. There we go. Now we're starting to learn why the game is named the way it is as well. An engine of this type is currently moored to an EKP structure with a harness link. Our engineers say one of our mining ships could tow this. Attaching the Ixion engine to Tiqqun will restore hull jump capabilities. Ooh, no shit. Extract Ixion from the atmosphere of Jupiter. You can do that. Yes. Ooh, that is kind of cool. Last time didn't go so well though. So let's hope this time is a little bit better. Okay, so Jupiter is done. The extraction procedure was a success.
Your attention.
Epiz's PA helped us a lot during the operation. She may try to contact the Tiqqun directly, or maybe follow the similar pattern. Okay, sure. Ready for extraction. And we need to jump to Jupiter for that. We're in no rush to do that, actually, at the moment. I'm just gonna wait for the signs here and then go to the asteroid belt. What did we find here? Administrator, there are lots of cryonic in storage. Living with the knowledge that loved ones could potentially be alive and in cryonic is not having a positive impact on the crew. To ensure humanity's survival, the Tiqqun will need as many crew members as possible. Addressing the buildup of cryonic pods in the station stockpile is recommended. Pledge to awaken 50 cryonic pods within 24 cycles. Yeah, we can do that. That's fine. That's fine. How many can you do? You can do 3, right? 3 per cycle. Yeah. That should be fine. If we just keep running him, he will continue working. We can turn you off. We will probably get people that don't have anywhere to live here shortly. Population, yeah.
Population transfer complete.
Let's resume you. And probably you as well. I think we're gonna need both of them. Okay, now we have optimal standards here as well. We have a few people that don't have anywhere to live. That's fine. We'll destroy you and then we'll prioritize that one so they get somewhere to live. And then this should be starting to work as soon as this guy gets going. And then we'll double our production of everything else as well. So yeah, I think we're in a good spot. Gonna speed this up so we can get our cargo up and running, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, so administrator, the integrity of the hull has fallen below 25%. What will we be able to achieve if the Tiqqun breaks apart? You have a point. I will bring it up to 50% within 15 cycles. I think. Let's try. And data listening. And then we need to change our priorities for you guys to do these first. So if we don't have iron now, we will be screwed. Here we go, plus 70. That's some good stuff. Eclav has been disabled. Building is disabled due to a strike. Why are they complaining about my... Why are you angry? What is going on? Oh, the fuckers are starving. High priority on that one. Shite, that's not good. We do have a lot of food here. So we could easily tell you guys in Sector 2. Small issue here. Sector 2 for food. Please keep like 10. We don't need more than that. And the rest over to the other region. Thank you. Ooh, that could have been really bad. A lot of people are sick as well. So we need another infirmary somewhere. Probably over here, I guess. Should be able to feed the majority of them now, at least. 3 strikes. Trust is going down as well. Okay, it looks like we actually survived the strike at least. 3 buildings are just now getting out of their strikes. And then we shouldn't have as many people that are sick either. So 4 people left now. Where do we have all of those sick people? No, there isn't anyone. Stability in 61 is low. Yeah, that's fine. And food we should be able to get fixed today. Yeah. No one will be starving, everyone will be happy, and then we just need to get this guy built as well. And get our repairs up and running, because that's dropping quickly. 20 people died from injuries last cycle. That is crazy. Alright, not much we can do about it, I guess. We only have 3 days left to do this. We can do 50 points per cycle. Yeah, we've already lost that one as well. Damn, these alloy issues that we're having, they're just killing us. Let's see if we can get this guy up and running somehow. How much do you have? You have 4, so you need another 8. You guys have a lot of people available, so let's send a few more of you guys from this region. Workers. Do 10 of them over to the other section 2. Yeah, the whole one we're not gonna make. And then they're gonna complain about our trust again, but that will go back to being alright eventually. How much time do you have left? 2.5 cycles. I think we should be able to do that. New event available, move or die. Administrator, Klein Munchie algorithms have identified that staying too long in one system exacerbates death, earth, sickness. This collective trauma will not begin to heal till the crew can set foot on their new home. You cannot stay in a system that holds no hope for humanity. Oh, so that's why time is relevant. Got it. Got it. Okay. So that's one reason why they are actually complaining. Sector 2 is still missing personnel, but we should be able to start you now, right? Yes. Let's get you going. I kind of want to open up another one of the sections, but I need to build up a lot of alloys before then. Because I want one that we can use for smelting, so we can actually smelt a lot of iron, for example. Okay, so I'll let the game run for a little bit. We're now on cycle 327, and I'm fairly certain we should actually try to get out of here as soon as possible. But I wanted to build up a little bit of security first, so I haven't built anything new. I let everything complete. I made sure that we don't have any issues with anything, so tunnel integrity is fine, trust is fine. We have a surplus of food available. We actually have a little bit of alloys even stored up here. So everything looks very, very good. The only thing that we have left to do really now is to jump over to Jupiter. And from there we will attach that new hull engine and we will get out of here. Because as we are continuing to stay around in this sector, I keep seeing this -1 from death of Earth and -1 from spending too long in the system. So we kind of need to get out of here at some point, because I'm afraid we're gonna get -1 once more, and at that point we are negative in stability. And that's gonna get our trust to go down quite substantially, because if we look at the general overall as we have it right now, stability is at 0. So we can't really take another hit at this point. But yeah, we're gonna do that in the next episode. So if you wanna see that, then hit that subscribe button and you will be notified. Otherwise, I wanna say thank you so very much for watching. I really do appreciate that. And until next time, from me in Ixion to you, bye bye everyone.